Now let's look at another AutoCAD example. So we'll bring in an AutoCAD 2D file and convert it into 3D. So we'll start by coming over to Open, Browse, come out to our class files, and let's open Extrude 2D to 3D DWG file this time. Again, make sure all documents is on right there or you won't be able to find it. I'll just click Open. And this time, we want to open it in a draft file. So let's come down to Draft File, double click on that, and there is our 2D DWG file. So now we have a DWG AutoCAD 2D file in Solid Edge 2D draft environment. Now the first thing I like to do, because I've messed this up many times in the past, I'll just come to the Home tab and come over to Dimension here, Smart Dimension. A lot of times I'll bring this in and the scale will be wrong. So I want to check that I'm in the right units here. So if I come over and I just identify these two lines and check, yep, 41.2, and right under it is 41.2. So I know I'm in the right dimensions right now. Just undo that. Now, I can get other information off here, but right now I would just like to look at the geometry. So I'm going to come over here on the right hand side to Layers. I'm going to turn on Layers. Turn these on and off and see what is what. Depends how they built the AutoCAD file. But in this example, I just want to keep the front and the right. That's the geometry. So I'll right mouse click and say, Show only the geometry. So now I'm just left with the actual AutoCAD drawing, 2D drawing. Come up to Tools, Create 3D. And you could read through this, but in this case, I'm just going to come over and say Next. And it's asking me for a front view. And so I'm going to box pick this front view. Next. And then come over to the next view, the side view, and box pick that. Next and finish. This really is amazing. That just moved that from a DXF 2D environment into a 3D environment. And sometimes you need to move these profiles around with the wheel. I'm just going to hit Escape now. And I'll come down and identify these regions. Looks like it's not in one region, so I'll grab this first one, hold down the Control key, get the next one and the third one there. And now I'll push this back to that endpoint there from the side profile. Now I'll come down and look at this side profile. It looks like I need to cut something out here. I'll hit Extrude. And I'm just going to use single lines right here. I want this top line, side line, like an open profile. I'm going to say just cut that away, yes, in that direction, and I want to cut. So I'll just push that through, and then I'll turn off my sketches, my PMI and my base, and there's my finished part. So that's an example of bringing in a DWG AutoCAD file in 2D to the Solid Edge draft format and creating 3D from that.